Hello viewers and a warm welcome to Zee Connect. Do you ever feel that your weekend routine is always same? Well, at Zee Connect, we believe that weekends are meant to be special, a time to break away from the routine and embrace new experiences. And for that, we have meticulously curated a lineup that promises to add a dash of excitement and variety to your Sunday evening. So whether you're at home or on the go, let us take you on a journey filled with entertainment, inspiration and joy. We had a quick meet-up with the very talented and charming Rasika Dugal on her recent visit to Dubai. She is known for her versatile acting and captivating performances on both the big screen and web series. Don't miss this opportunity to get to know Rasika beyond the screen and discover what makes her such a beloved figure in the world of entertainment.
Rasika, welcome to Dubai and welcome to our show Zee Connect.
Thank you, very happy to be here.
Comparing the heat in Mumbai to Dubai, कुछ अलग लग रहा है या और गर्मी लग रही है?
दोनों जगह बहुत गर्मी है. Very comparable.
At least Mumbai में the next thing is rains. You can look forward to that. यहाँ सिर्फ गर्मी बढ़ेगी.
Yeah, I know. I was speaking to somebody else and they said, yeah, it's going to go up to 50 degrees.
Yeah,
and
so I would say you're here at still a good time.
Yes.
So what brings you to Dubai?
So Hello is relaunching their Hello Arabia and Indo-Arabia. So I've come here to celebrate that and yes, and there are going to be some awards. So.
Yep, absolutely. And we can't wait to see you on the red carpet tonight. But let's now talk a little bit about your journey. I'm going to take you back in time. Tell me, आपको वो thought कब आया कि you want to be an actress and you want to take it up as a career?
Pretty much by chance, actually. You know, I was one of those people who didn't really have an idea of what I wanted to do in life, and I was flitting around doing whatever caught my fancy at that time. So basically, somebody sent me an email. If it caught my fancy, I would go and start working for them. That was pretty much the agenda at that time. And my parents were like, okay, what do you want from your life? And I was like, no, this is good. This is a good life, right? You want to explore something and you go and do it.
Yeah.
And much like that, I was once sitting in office and I was having a boring day and I opened the newspaper and I saw that FTI was restarting their acting course. I had heard of the Film Institute in the past, and it's of course had a very, it's been a very integral part of the history of Indian cinema. The physical space where FTI is located was Prabhat Studios. It also had a very interesting and notorious history of dissent, which I was very excited by. And I was like, here's a place where students have a voice, you know.
Yeah.
So, so those things were exciting to me. It was still not about acting, कि मुझे actor बनना है, star बनना है, nothing like that, you know. But about 6-7 months into the course, I knew this is very special,
my calling,
and this is my calling, and this is something that I'd want to do for as long as I can help it.
Lovely. Well, tell me, when you are picking your roles or the role picks you, do you kind of sometimes feel hesitant to be part of an ensemble cast?
Not at all. I enjoy ensemble casts immensely because the more the merrier, the more good actors you have to play off, the better it is. And Mirzapur is one example. For you know, there are just Ali, Shweta, Pankaj, all people who Ali had worked with Ali on a play before. Shweta had known from the Prithvi Theatre days. Pankaj had worked with 10 years before. We had done a show called Powder, which was on Sony at that time. So all actors who I'd known of, I had seen them, you know, we'd all sort of started out in Bombay around the same time. So it was very interesting to find all of them in an ensemble cast together in such an interesting script. So I totally enjoy ensemble casts, and it's very fun to play off that energy.
What is the one thing you have probably learned from Pankaj Tripathi, Nawazuddin Siddiqui? Also, you worked with Shefali Chaya.
I think from Nawaz and Pankaj in particular, I've learned that how to remain calm through really difficult situations on set. You know, they're both incredibly calm actors, and I've just always admired that, and that's really nice to have around you when everybody else is panicking. You know? On a given shoot, there are people who are very, they're like, ho jayega, you know, and They sort of, it's not like they're sitting in the corner and they're in some process or anything. They've just accepted everything around them and learned to work with that.
Are you like that on the set?
I've become like that. Yeah.
Earlier you used to panic.
Earlier I used to be like, shit, I'm not getting the space I need to prepare for my part, and how am I going to do this? That was the internal thought process. I mean, I guess on the external side, I just looked confused. But
so tell me, what do you think of the current landscape of OTT?
Oh, I think it's a big boon that all of us got a couple of years ago, and it's really encouraged a lot of newness, and there's a lot of breaking of formula in terms of content and just a lot of new talent which has been given opportunity. I think now the space is, there's the good and bad here also. It is cluttered.
Yeah.
There is some shows and some content which is clearly following formula. So all of that is happening, which I think will happen in any business.
Yeah.
Also, there are a lot of, right now, currently in the business, lots of mergers and all that is going on. So I think it's not as unshaky as earlier, but it's still there, and there's still a lot of work happening, and especially for and every week I see a new show which has new actors, and I think that's a mark of a healthy space.
Yeah, absolutely. But do you think actors, especially today, being OTT, do you get the freedom you want to improvise?
I take
You do.
I make a space to improvise wherever I can. That's the fun of the job.
And that's accepted.
Most of the people I've collaborated with have been collaborators who understand that sometimes actors come up with some really random ideas. I also come up with some really random ideas.
Yeah.
But I feel it's my job to give the director different, just
Variations.
my thoughts. Not variations, but just my thoughts on how I have imagined this.
Right.
And maybe that would be rejected and maybe that would be accepted, but it is my...
Yeah, why not put it out there? What's the harm?
Yeah, maybe we can get something which can be magical, for example.
Absolutely. Yeah, great. Tell me, what is the one question that you're asked all the time?
When is Mirzapur season 3 coming?
That's what I was
I think people only ask me that. I don't think anybody asks me, how are you?
Is what I did also.
Hi, Mirzapur 3 कब आ रहा है?
कब आ रहा है?
मुझे नहीं पता.
अब June 2nd में
जल्द आ रहा है. क्या बोला आपने?
As per 2 days back, the news is June 2nd week.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
मतलब ये भी true नहीं है. कब आएगा?
I said I'll neither confirm nor deny.
Tell me, Rasika, how good are you at mathematics?
अरे यार, ever since...
heard you're really good.
नहीं, all those days are gone. Now I can't calculate to save my life. And because now we have handy calculators, right? So now sometimes very easy calculations are also like, arey, 1 second, I need
let's
my
use
phone.
It. Let's do 2 plus 2 also on the calculator.
Yeah, let's do that also. Fully dependent on device.
But were you ever like really good at it before? Because you were studying it as well.
Yeah, but when you study maths at the college level, where it's an honours degree in Delhi University, you realize it's got nothing to do with quick maths.
Yeah,
it's nothing to do with calculations. It's very analytical. It's fully abstract. I had some four papers in abstract maths, and it's a lot of all of that. So it's not what I thought going into the course either.
Well, great. What's coming up from you now in the future?
Mirzapur 3.
वो तो आ ही रहा है.
And lots of other stuff that I'm very excited about. There's a film called Lord Curzon Ki Haveli with Arjun Mathur, Little Thomas with Gulshan Deveya, all very good actors. There's a new show I did last year which I'm very excited to watch. I've seen clips of it in dub, but it's a new character. I get to play a very sassy person, so I'm excited to see how that turned out. And I'm scheduled to shoot Delhi Crime Season 3.
Lovely. Wow, we're really looking forward to that. Thank you so much, Rasika.
Thank
it's been a
you.
pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Indulging in a buttery treat soon. Just taking a short break. Don't go anywhere. Join me. I promise I'll share it. Welcome back. It's time to unlock your inner culinary genius and whip up some magic in your kitchen. Join me on a flavorful expedition as we dive into the world of Lurpak butter. Prepare to amaze your taste buds and impress your loved ones with these simple yet scrumptious recipes. Let's make this weekend a buttery delight.
Hello viewers, today is an exciting day. You can ask me why, Chef?
Why is that, Priya? What's special?
Because we are teaming up with Chef Tarun to make two of my most favorite dishes.
So let me guess, it's mushroom and pav bhaji?
That was easy. So we are bringing to you two amazing recipes, tawa mushroom and pav bhaji.
Both infused with the goodness of Lurpak butter.
So let's get started with tawa mushrooms first. I think it's super easy to make.
Yeah.
Let's get to the ingredients.
So let's check out the ingredient. So we have sliced mushroom, onion tomato masala, fresh lemon, fresh coriander, chopped capsicum, pav bhaji masala, salt, Lurpak soft butter, and Lurpak roasting spray.
Wow. All right then. So what's the process?
So we're going to begin with mushrooms. We are going to roast them into the pan. So we'll start with Lurpak soft butter. So we'll take 1 spoon. So once butter is melted, we have got sliced button mushrooms. And we are going to saute them. Pinch of salt. So Priya, now I need Lurpak roasting spray.
Okay. So Chef, why do we add the Lurpak roasting spray to this dish?
So Lurpak roasting spray, it's a blend of Lurpak butter and canola oil.
Which give these recipes the right crisp and taste, am I right?
Definitely. So these mushrooms are golden and crispy.
Okay.
Let's take them off from the pan. In the same pan, we are going to add our onion tomato masala.
Okay.
2 tablespoons. So this is equal quantities of onion and tomato.
Okay.
Blend it together with some Indian spices. We talk about red chili powder, turmeric, coriander, a bit of garam masala. We have got capsicum. So now we can see the capsicum has fully blended with the masala. Let's bring back our mushrooms.
Okay. Add them back to the pan.
Yep.
Okay.
Pav bhaji masala.
All right.
Just a pinch, let's say 1 teaspoon.
Okay.
Salt to taste.
So we add pav bhaji masala to tawa mushroom.
Yes.
Okay.
It's almost done. Now just to have a squeeze of lemon, because I want to give a nice punch of acidic to the dish.
I like how it's all come together, blended. The color is nice.
Yes.
The aroma is, of course, fantastic.
This is one of my go-to stir fry whenever I don't have much vegetables. So I just whip up, I have got masala in it and it's super easy. It takes hardly 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So this is done. Let me put it into a serving bowl. Pass me this blue one, please.
Here you go.
For the garnish, the humble coriander. Tawa mushroom masala, ready to go.
Superb. So my portion of tawa mushrooms are ready. Let's get to the pav bhaji now.
Let's do this.
Okay, Chef, now let's get to the pav bhaji. Can you take us through the ingredients?
Yes, of course. So we'll start with chopped capsicum, chopped onions, chopped tomatoes, fresh ginger garlic paste, fresh coriander. We have got boiled veggies, which is cauliflower, green peas, carrot and potato.
Okay.
Fresh green chili, cumin seeds, dried fenugreek, red chili powder, turmeric powder, pav bhaji masala, salt, fresh lemon, we have got pav bread.
And we've got to get started, of course, with our special ingredient, Lurpak butter.
Lurpak butter is made of 100% natural ingredient. In recipes hearty as pav bhaji, this is going to be a new twist. We are going to use soft butter in sauteing our fresh veggies. So let's begin the process.
Right, and the best part about this butter is that it retains a soft texture even if it is stored inside a fridge. And also, being a tub, it is very easy to use because it can be opened and closed without a mess.
Perfect. So one pack, many benefits. So let's take the butter. 1 tablespoon.
I think the sizzling of butter is my most favorite sound.
Yes, it is. Not just the sound, the aroma. I love it. So it is completely melted. Cumin seeds. We'll add some green chilies. So we'll start with onions. 2 tablespoons.
Okay.
2 chopped tomatoes.
Yes.
So Priya, before you ask why I'm putting ginger garlic paste after the tomato, there is a small trick. So basically we have to cook tomatoes perfectly.
Okay.
And then we are going to add just a small teaspoon.
Okay.
So what it helps is, it is going to give you a nice kick of ginger and garlic for the pav bhaji.
Okay. Usually you add the ginger garlic paste and then the...
Yeah, right after onion.
Right.
But for pav bhaji, we can add it later. I would prefer to add it more later, but then it's fine. After tomatoes, it's perfect.
Okay.
Got some capsicum. So 2 tablespoons.
We nicely saute them for a few minutes.
It's time to add our spices.
Okay.
Red chili powder, 1 teaspoon. Turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon. Pav bhaji masala, 1 tablespoon. Maybe half, 1 and half.
Okay. It's the main masala.
Of course. So we'll let the masala cook completely.
Okay.
Once we have this aroma that masala has been cooked, we're going to add our boiled vegetables to it.
All right.
And then we are going to blend it together. This is how the pav bhaji is getting formed now. We are 50% through the recipe already.
Okay.
So let's add our boiled vegetables. The entire cup.
The cauliflower, the carrot, peas and potato,
yes.
that you boiled and kept on the side, they will be added.
So now we'll add some water.
Okay.
About 1 cup. So while cooking it, it is very important to mash the vegetables. Of course they are boiled, but they are not fully mashed.
Yes.
So we need to mash them, because usually pav bhaji, it's all mashed vegetable puree.
Yes. And they've been boiled, so it'll be easy to mash them right now. So our bhaji is all mashed?
Yes, completely ready. We just have to finish it with fresh lemon and Lurpak butter.
Okay.
So let me have a butter here. 1 tablespoon. Lemon juice. So let's take a quarter of lemon. So we'll let it simmer our bhaji, and now we can start with our pav.
Yes. So let's get the pav.
Let me just slice them up into half.
And let me help you with applying the butter on the pav. Okay. I'm going to generously apply some Lurpak butter onto the pav.
We We chefs never say go easy with butter. We say go as full as butter.
Choice is yours to use the unsalted, the salted or garlic Lurpak butter. Okay, so now we'll do the other side.
Yes.
And while that happens, shall we plate the bhaji?
Let's bring it on. A hearty bowl of bhaji. We are going to top up with some fresh onions. A slice of lemon. There we have lemon veg.
And of course,
Fresh
our
curry,
favorite fresh
coriander.
or dhania.
Let's have the plate for pav.
All right, let's get the pav out now. So I'm sure you can hear my stomach growling. It's asking for it. I'm all ready to dig into the pav bhaji. But let's also add our tawa mushrooms alongside and be ready for a complete meal.
I hope you enjoyed today's recipe and you're gonna give it a try and experience the deliciousness for yourself.
Until next time, happy cooking.
Time for a short break. We'll catch up with you in just a bit. Stay with us. Welcome back. This World Environment Day also marked the 10th year of an incredible collaboration between Choithrams and Unilever, dedicated to making a positive impact on our planet and paving the way for a greener future together. Let's explore the highlights of their dedicated efforts this World Environment Day at Choithram's Jumairah Safa Park, where sustainability took center stage.
So Rajiv, we heard you speak about this being the 10th year of the campaign that you're doing here, the sustainability campaign. Choithrams and their partnership with Unilever has been really, really long. And we want to know what is different in this 10th year on this World Environment Day.
Well, I think what's different between now and 10 years ago is that the environment has become a lot more conscious of sustainability. And today we are a lot more conscious of the effects of sustainability, the importance of sustainability. And therefore we see even customers are a lot more, hey, why don't you stop plastic bags? Why don't you? So we see a lot more of that than we saw 5 years ago, 10 years ago. So people are a lot more conscious. And of course, we see climate change more visibly than we did 10 years ago. And so therefore the need to do something, right?
So what kind of challenges does it pose for you and how do you deal with them?
So one challenge would be costs, for example. So you need to ensure that when you're running a business sustainably, it's also cost effective because the economics matters. But I think what has also happened is that we see a lot more alternative. For example, non-plastic bags are much less costly now than they were some years ago. And so we're able to replace products with sustainable products at much lower cost now than we could earlier. Right. So from that point of view, we find it easier. I think when we stop using plastic in our for packing everything that we have over here, then we'll really see the impact. And that will it will happen, but it'll take some time. And it'll require governments to be more actively involved, give more incentives to companies and corporates and stuff like that, which I think is what is happening. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Rajiv. Thank you. Yes, Sabri. So tell us about the 10th year of the sustainability campaign and your partnership with Choithrams.
Yeah, thank you very much. So we started just one activity 10 years ago on that day exactly. But we realized if you really want to do real changes, you need to keep repeating and reminding the people. So we started to continue year over year, and we realized that every year we do, and we remind the people, the impact is going to be bigger. Yeah. And like Rajiv said, we are still at the beginning, honestly. Yeah. So really achieve this change, we need to do more and more. But if we come back to the specific day, what we do is as soon as the stores open up, so we started giving them sustainable friendly bag instead of the plastic bag. And we also give them a pot plant that will remind them the nature and the environment as well. I saw that. So we believe that that's just a small reminder from our side. And this is other than everything that we do together with the Choithrams, starting from our encouraging the products that are sustainable friendly, trying to give some incentives for the usage of those products, that we do it day to day. On that specific day, we run this activity together with Choithrams.
Great. Thank you, Sabri, and wish you a happy World Environment Day.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
As we wrap up this episode, I truly hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed being with you. If you did, please show your appreciation by sharing your love and leaving your valuable feedback on our socials. It's time for me to push off now. Until we meet again next Sunday, same place, same time. Take care. Bye-bye.